Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night's news. Our first story is about the ancient emperors of the great Roman Empire.
Ancient Rome had many emperors. Many of the emperors were cruel to their people, and some of them helped Rome and their people. Some Roman emperors were Augustus, Nero, and Trajan. Rome had problems choosing new emperors because the Romans never created an effective system to choose how new emperors would be chosen. During the next 100 years, Rome had 37 different emperors, but 25 of them were removed from the office by assassination. Ancient Rome had great emperors, and they made how Rome is today.
In the daily life of a poor man in Rome, the poor man felt it was unfair because the higher class always had fun and free time from work, while the poor man has to work to death to keep his family in order. The rich have time to have as bad a life as the slaves. The poor man had his family and could own a place to live, but the slaves owned nothing and had no family.
Hi there, this is Augustus, live from ancient Rome, and today I'll be talking about Rome's lasting achievements. Some achievements were the invention of concrete and aqueducts. Concrete is a thick, soupy mixture which is then poured into forms where it hardens. This material enables workers to build roads, buildings, and other structures. An aqueduct is a structure for carrying water across land. Once in the city, the water flows into a system of pipes which then ran to public fountains or homes of the wealthy. We use aqueducts for drinking water, agriculture, and many other uses. Well, that's it for today, folks. I'll be back with you later talking about religion.
Emperor Caligula versus the Jews. Caligula has decided to put up a statue representing himself as a god. Of all the places to erect it, he chose the Jewish temple in Jerusalem, a sacred place for Jews. This means, of course, that Philo, a writer, and the other Jewish leaders have failed to persuade Caligula to put an end to the mobs, riots, and violence we have been seeing. In fact, it appears their visit had the opposite effect that they intended. They thought they would be executed by Caligula, but somehow they escaped the emperor before he could order the execution. But our problems with violence continue and will until Caligula recovers from this madness or until a new emperor rises into his place.
Hannibal's expedition. Today we will be talking about Hannibal. Hannibal fought for the city of Carthage in the Punic Wars. Hannibal organized his army and strived to defeat the Romans. When the Carthaginians attacked Rome, many lives were lost. In the end, the Carthaginians were defeated. Later on, after the defeat, Hannibal felt that his life was worthless and he killed himself. Hannibal can be remembered as a great Carthaginian leader, even though he gave up his life. Concrete is the way of good pavement today. Hello, today we have a special offer on concrete sales. Concrete is a new way of design for roads and many other structures. Concrete can make your life easier by providing new ways of traveling instead of your old dirt road.
It provides a special new design for your walkway to your house, your walls, and your bathtubs with newly paved different designs. Concrete now only $39.99.
So remember, concrete is the way of good pavement to
Today on Who Are You, we will be interviewing Nero, one of Rome's emperor who was not successful. My name is Kyle, and my assistant Cassandra will ask some questions. So, Nero, how did you lead your people in ancient Rome?
Well, at first I was a great leader, but then I turned the dreaded ways of Caligula.
Who were your enemies?
My mother, Agrippina, and possibly my tutor as well.
Why did you murder your mother?
She was attempting to rule the empire through me. I tried to sink the boat she was on, but she escaped. Then I sent soldiers to do the job, and they killed her.
What did you do for Rome, and how did it help?
Well, I built shops and houses for the poor, and this helped because they had a better life and were comfort at least.
What was the worst thing that happened during your rule?
The Great Fire. It burned for a very long time, and I blamed it on the Christians. I offered homes for the homeless also.
My last question of the day is, how did you lose your throne?
I committed suicide because a guard was coming to kill me after he found out the killing of my mother, the burning city of Rome, and the impossible spending on the palace.
Today, a tragic death happened. An important military leader and politician named Julius Caesar passed away. Sadly, he was murdered by the Senate. Julius Caesar was known for appointing the government for Spain. He was a very proud, successful leader because he was a politician and because he was a well-known controversial figure, and he had great military strategies. We will always remember this important figure.
That's all for now, folks. Thank you for watching our show. Join us next week on Wednesday night. Good evening, and I hope you learned quite enough on ancient Rome.